Can you game on a standing desk? That's a yes. This is Tech Literate. My name is Nick. And if you've been wondering where I've been, I have another channel about electric scooters and related stuff. And I'm just trying to get past 1,000 subscribers. So if you go check it out. So this is the FlexiSpot Dual Motor Standing Desk Pro. Full disclosure, it was sent to me for free. However, I will, as always, keep my reviews honest and hold nothing back. So I get emails flying at me daily for sponsorships or product reviews, and I normally ignore them. But when I saw an email from FlexiSpot, curiosity got the best of me, and I wanted to know firsthand whether or not these kinds of desks are good for gaming. So check out the timestamps for that part, because first I have to talk about this bad boy, which is the FlexiSpot Dual Motor Standing Desk Pro. 55 by 28 with a black frame and bamboo desk. It has a height between 21 and 51 inches, which is easily reached with the keypad and can support up to 287 pounds, which is equivalent to about 47 4090s. And this desk is a bit longer than my last one, but I've been liking the extra real estate. But they do have different sizes, desk materials, and frame colors. But first, I have to say I was skeptical about this bamboo top, more the color than anything. But as soon as I unboxed it, I was impressed by the nice look of it and just how smooth it was, because I don't like using a mouse pad. In this desktop, it just feels perfect. The legs are sturdy and they're relatively easy to assemble. And if you have any experience with IKEA furniture, the assembly will be either infuriating or a breeze. I always enjoy the process. It did come with some cable management ties for the keypad and motor wiring, so they adhere to the bottom of the desk, but I felt I didn't need them. I was able to organize all the wires in a relatively neat fashion without them. While these included cable management thingies are neat, it unfortunately doesn't come with any standard cable management accessories, though you can buy some when ordering the desk. And I'm not a snob when it comes to cable management, but this is the result of not having a solution. I did buy a cheap cable management net, and it's much better now. And this is especially necessary when raising and lowering the desk. Included is a keypad that can be installed on either the left or the right side of the desk. It has a display, height adjustment, 3 position buttons that can be saved with the M button, and a long sit reminder button, which can be set to a customized time. The only bad thing I could say about this desk is the lack of cable management out of the box. Like I said, though, there are options for that when ordering the desk. And while it is a sturdy desk, it can wobble slightly if knocked. And this doesn't bother me at all, but it might be something that'll put other people off. All in all, this is a great desk. I was honestly planning on trying it and just giving it away to one of my friends, but no. I love this desk. I'm keeping this thing. I stand at this desk way more often than I thought I would. It's an absolute keeper. That's the desk, but the question, can you game on a standing desk? And yes, of course you can. Is it good? That's a different question. And the answer is, it depends. It depends on what type of game you're playing. And what I've found is that every game I played, there was no problem at all, except for one. And that was the first game I attempted to play, a favorite of mine, Rocket League. For Rocket League, it became immediately apparent that standing and playing was not a good fit, at least for me. For one, I tend to move my body around involuntarily. And like my friend said, playing standing up, how are you going to kick anything? And he's got a point there. In fact, before I fixed the cables, I managed to turn off my whole setup twice in the same match by kicking the power bar, which ultimately ended with some worrying power cycles. But more importantly is, two, I don't know what it is exactly, but it seems like the changing camera angles throw me off. And while I have gotten better, even when filming, I had some moments where I felt like I was going to lose my balance and fall backwards, which is weird because I never had a problem playing GameCube at Walmart. But other than Rocket League, I had no problem whatsoever. I played Age of Empires, City Skylines, Hogwarts Legacy, Dragon Quest XI, Fortnite, and Sanctum 2, all of which felt great. Which was a surprise to me because after the experience with Rocket League, I was convinced that, at least with shooters, I would get the same problem. Hold on a minute, I forgot a game. I did play Forza Horizon 5. Not great standing up. I like to left foot brake in racing games, so that was obviously not going to work. And turning the wheel was awkward. Overall, it was honestly better than expected, but I'm not going to recommend racing games while standing up. It kind of felt like that off-road arcade game where you have to stand up and press the single gas pedal. I don't know, probably aging myself with that one. But anyway, other than Rocket League and racing games, for me, gaming on a standing desk is absolutely a viable option. That being said, there is evidence to suggest that people perform fine motor skills better while sitting. So while it may feel fine to stand while playing CSGO, your KD ratio may suffer. But even if you don't want to stand while gaming, I think it's safe to say that most people who have a gaming computer don't just use it for gaming. We use it for all sorts of things. Word processing, video editing, browsing Reddit, or for example, I like to watch YouTube. I also like to eat food. As a matter of fact, I often do those two things at the same time. And wouldn't you know, I eat my lunch at my desk, standing up while watching YouTube like I'm at a Japanese soba bar. Why do I like it more than sitting? I have no idea. But studies show that after a meal, blood sugar levels return to normal more quickly on days a person spends more time standing. Also, I play guitar, not very well, but I do, and I usually do so standing up, and the desk has been a blessing in those times when I need my computer while I play. And those are examples of things you might do on your PC, which may be the most important pieces because the stats suggest we use our PCs more for other tasks than gaming. Most people are using their PC for an average of 3.5 hours, which includes an average of 1.25 hours of gaming. All of that time can be supplemented with periods of standing. And what does standing actually do? Well, anecdotally, I feel more energetic when swapping between the two. But you don't need to take my word for it. Studies show that periods of standing have all sorts of benefits. For one, you burn more calories. It's like, okay, it's only 10% more, but that's not nothing. B is reduced back pain and reduced risk of heart attack, obesity, diabetes, and even cancer, which is great, but something I am most interested in is more productivity. One study showed a 45% increase in productivity for those who had standing desks, which in my experience is absolutely true. I feel more focused when I can break up my computer use, and that timer has helped for sure. And while all that sounds fantastic, there's evidence to suggest that those with standing desks stop using them after the first month. I mean, I've only had this desk for 2 weeks, so we'll see if I actually keep using it. Also, standing for long periods comes with its own side effects: foot, knee, and back pain, along with higher risk of varicose veins. So, like anything, standing at your desk is best used in moderation. But anyway, this is the FlexiSpot Dual Motor Standing Desk Pro. It's great, and yes, you can game while standing. Just be wary of Rocket League. This has been Tech Illiterate. My name is Nick. Thanks for watching.
You're not a real gamer until you find chips on